Yoga for healing. What's up, what's up, what's up? Tap back in and see what is in the energy. See what more there is that we need to know at this time. I noticed today, I saw the clock at 11:11, and then I noticed it again. I looked up, it was 12:12, and the last time I had looked, it was 4:44. All very good. Whoa! Ashe, we'll take that. And that's what those numbers were all about. New beginnings, new opportunities, resources, abundance. What are any challenges that we are facing at this time? Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if this is supposed to be in reverse. I picked it up in reverse, but we'll see. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. What's in the past with this Queen of Pentacles and this Pentacle in the upright? Positive changes. Maybe this is supposed to be in the upright. Feeling welcome, overcoming adversity, forgiveness, recovery from loss. Yes, I'm loving this energy. Because we released and we still have a giving heart. We sat when we had to sit still. We were silent when we needed to be silent, and we spoke when we needed to speak. Even not knowing what was going to come next, we made the changes. In the future, what is there? Many options, many choices on this search of purpose. Manifesting through the cloudiness, through the fog. The goal. We are the Empress. We are in our feminine energy. If you're a masculine, you are balancing your feminine, masculine energies. You're having it under control. You're staying focused, knowing who you are. In the subconscious, what's going on in the subconscious? A Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone that's lazy, irresponsible. They take risky gambles on their life. They're cheap. They're not a giver. They're quite boring. Nothing to offer at all. Not even a crumb. There's a Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's going on in this adventure. What's our advice? Oh, advice. It was laying on the floor in this position. Confessions, maliciousness, truth revealed. Another message letting us know that we are in our purpose, staying focused about our business, staying positive throughout the changes, recovering from losses, keeping our options open, staying seated on our throne. And here comes someone that wants to offer nothing but their presence. Because truths are being revealed, and they're stuck at a crossroads of difficult choices. What's the external forces in this? What's going on externally? They're trapped because they have to walk away from this Queen of Pentacles energy. Truths are being revealed, and so they can't come towards you because you already know what's going on. You are the Empress. You've made moves and changes throughout the foggy choices, the obstacles. You're not been put out into the cold. You're not alone. You never have been. The hopes and fears, justice. They fear this justice. They fear these truths. They fear how we stand in our power. Fuck them. That's their issue, not ours. May sound harsh, but if you know how they think, how they moved, and if you've ever dealt with any of these that are still in their south node, only going deeper into their evilness, into the dark side instead of healing their traumas. Finding it amusing to come after those that are minding their own business, focused on their abundance. And now there's justice for us being quiet, sitting still when we've been guided to. For us moving and speaking loud and clear when we've been guided to. And let's be clear that all these moves are not based upon them, but on our higher self and how we've been guided by our spirit teams. Moving in a way that they didn't even realize they were going to end up in the trap. Now, they're stuck because all this truth is revealed and they had to walk away. They're forced to sit now. Now they're praying, trying to reach their ancestors, their spirit guides, but this is fated. Every step of the way, it was already written. And you're staying guarded. They are meeting their fate. And if they chose demise with their open mouth or with a closed mouth, they made that choice. It's not for us to shed any more tears unless they're of joy. So what's going on with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse? A lot to be said. All these are in reverse and 2 in the upright. They're not caught up in their feelings, or maybe they're aware that you're not. And you're not getting a room. They're not getting any rooms. They're not finding any companions. I guess they don't have any options. They haven't been sexually protected, nor spiritually. They've been wanting to keep secrets. These red lipstick stained lovers. And they are not sexually protected. They are no longer able to get rooms because they were all in their feelings. They didn't use protection. That's what it's looking like. for this Knight of Pentacles. Who sees you soaring onto your new phase. Concerned about if you're preparing for a union, because they're stuck in isolation with their secrets that they bound themselves to. What do we need to know about this Queen of Pentacles? They're not toxic. This Queen of Pentacles is avoiding this toxic energy. Someone that's waiting for a message from her, or someone that wants to talk more. They're interested. These people that want to get away from these truths that are being spoken are falling to pieces. The police are involved, and they're involved in something with drugs. They've been living outdated, being disregarded now and discarded for their outdated, irrelevant, old news and ways of thinking. They didn't change their behaviors. They didn't make the changes, so now they're stuck. Stuck in the mess that they made. Caution was given when they were having this tantric sex, but they chose to put on a show. Now they're falling to pieces, and the police are involved, and they're trying to cope doing drugs. There may be something dealing with drugs, drug deal. They should have taken caution, self-love and self-care, and they would have been happier, loving life with healthier choices. Now there's justice to pay. There's karmic debt. And they can't take any action, being a total drama. They are very much still interested in you, and they want to date. They thought they would have a blooming romance, but that action has been stopped because what they were fighting for, what they were saying was love, was really claiming what was yours. This girl or boy with a snake that used charm wanted to be enabled, but you remained with your boundaries intact. And the wheel of fortune has turned. They are meeting their fate. They are lacking abundance. They will receive none. This bugaboo is stuck. Possibly a couple. And they can't burn the evidence. The wheel has turned. The truth is being revealed, and they cannot keep secrets about their seduction and their attraction and hooking up, one-night stands, third parties, giving in to temptation. What about this red lipstick stained lover? They're fucked up. And they know it. All that time partying with friends, having fun, living happily single, living in the moment, and disregarding their life. Not protecting themselves. Now they're falling apart. They can't run from this sticky situation. They're not enjoying the gossip or watching this go down. They refuse to see that this game is over, and it may be because they're so clouded by the drugs that they're taking in this private relationship that they're having or had. private relationship with someone they may be giving and receiving from. Someplace they're getting their affection returned in this private relationship. But we know the police are involved and they're not paying attention. They're busy doing drugs. And they can't make any moves. What about this private relationship? They're not keeping promises. So this is some duo that are stuck together. And these cards keep falling sideways. Oh, wow. That made it clear. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They're stuck with their fake friends, sex addicts, and outdated thinking. Stuck being irrelevant. Not ascending. They haven't been learning and expanding for a new phase. They're stuck in the old. While you sit with your back turned, not paying attention to any of this. This is all on the outside of you. You're sitting on your throne, minding your business. You know you have options and many opportunities coming in. And you're preparing for your new phase, ascending and expanding. And we will leave that there. You kept your guard up and they couldn't get in. So that left them stuck. And all that poison they spewed out is sitting, resting on them. Peace.